Ireland is still seeing a lag in COVID test results, causing the Department of Health to possibly look to private labs for help.
12 News reporter Anita Buffoni has the new numbers from the health department detailing exactly how long tests are taking and why. She joins us now live in studio with the story. Anita?
Well, Kim and Shannon, Governor Dan McKee yesterday signaled some disappointment with the turnaround times of COVID testing, vowing to ensure results are returned quicker. Governor Dan McKee not pleased with the delay in COVID-19 test results.
Testing turnaround times must get back to where they used to be.
He has directed the Department of Health to prioritize this issue by exploring additional laboratory capacity.
We're taking this serious. It's crucial because we are seeing increased testing volume right now.
Testing volume is increasing. 21,000 tests were done just yesterday, with a substantial number of nursing homes experiencing outbreaks and more cases among students. Testing is being prioritized for those groups, slowing results for the general population. New data by the health department shows last week 38% of PCR tests came back in 24 hours, 93% came back in 48 hours, and 98% in 72 hours.
I want to assure everyone that we are focused on the issue of testing. We're focused on the issue of setting realistic goals in terms of booster shots.
As for those additional shots, the health department said Friday 16 and 17-year-olds are now eligible to get their booster shots. They can do so 6 months after receiving their Pfizer or Moderna shots or 2 months after receiving the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. Now, Pfizer CEO said the Omicron variant may require a 4th vaccine dose. I asked the Department of Health if that is something the state is prepared to do. I'm told Rhode Island's vaccine infrastructure is very adaptable. I'm Anita Buffoni, 12 News.
Just in, Governor Dan McKee's office says he'll be announcing actions early next week to address the rise in COVID cases and the pressure on state hospitals.
The governor's office says McKee met with health professionals and business leaders today and plans to meet with the health department over the weekend. And today, the number of COVID cases topped 1,000 for the 2nd day in a row. Unfortunately, the health department says another 6 people have died. The number of people in the hospital did go down, but the transmission rate continues to creep close to 600.
12 News reporter Anita Buffoni continues our coverage. Anita?
Well, Shannon and Kim, the executive orders requiring masks be worn in schools has been extended until January 8th, as did the state of emergency. This happening after data shows significant increases in positive COVID cases among children. 2 executive orders that were set to expire this weekend will now be in place into the new year.
We were certainly trying to clear the deck of a lot of executive orders. We had 6 pages of them, I think, when I showed up. We got down to like a half a page.
On that page will include the executive order to require masks be worn in schools amid more positive cases among young Rhode Islanders.
And we are seeing a lot of cases among students.
The Department of Health reports in November there was a 157% increase in cases among children 4 years old and younger, a 143% increase for the 10 to 14 age group, and a 114% jump for kids 5 to 9 years old. At least 2 schools have recently shifted to remote learning this week in Burrillville and Johnston. While masking will remain in schools, the governor is not ready to reinstate a statewide indoor mask mandate for now. Governor, any plans to reinstate the indoor mask mandate?
Yeah, so we're open to it. As I've stated yesterday, everything's on the table.
With the Omicron variant making its way across the region, the state of emergency has also been extended. Now, the Department of Health announced today 16 and 17-year-olds are now eligible to get their booster shots. They can do so 6 months after receiving their Pfizer or Moderna shots or 2 months after the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. I'm Anita Buffoni, 12 News.